Well, hello. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. We got the review quiz here. Now remember, when you're solving, you're trying to get a 1x by itself. So you always do the reverse. So I'm multiplying by -2. So you need to divide by -2. Two negatives make a positive when you're multiplying or dividing. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Here you're dividing by 3. So we're going to multiply by 3. So x equals 30. Here I'm adding 9. So we're going to subtract 9. And here, two steps here. I'm adding 6 to the x term. So we're going to subtract 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. And then I'm multiplying by 3. So I'm going to divide by 3. Okay, I don't know why it just froze for a little bit. It does that once in a while. Adds excitement to the problem. So it froze for about 4 seconds. Scary. Now, whenever you put into a variable, you always use parentheses. So we're substituting in, you use parentheses. So 0, 1, 2, even number negatives, the answer is positive. 2 times 10 times 2 is 40. The opposite, so that'd be 10. This is -10 minus a -2. Notice I use parentheses to help me out. That's plus 2. -10 plus 2 would be -8. And then this is -10 squared, parentheses, so it's -10 times -10 is 100. Okay. Minus, a minus is plus when you're adding, subtracting, or adding, so 2 negatives, that's positive, that's plus 3, so it's -3. Okay, -10, I owe 10, I owe 4 more, so you owe 14. Here you got to get common denominators whenever you add or subtract. So it's like cutting up the piece of the pie. You got to have the same cuts. So 12 is common to both. So 4 times 3 is 12. So multiply the top by 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Multiply the top by 4. Oh, and then add the tops. Keep the bottom because the bottom tells you how much it was cut up into, the original item, so it's 7 out of 12 pieces. Now whenever you're dividing, you take the reciprocal of the term after the division. So then multiply straight across, that's 3/4. Now mean, median, mode, and range. Mean, I'm going to set it up, and then you can use a calculator to check it. Ooh, let's bring it up here. Okay. So mean, we add them up. Let's see. 8 and 12 is 20. That's 36. 50. 66. 82. 119. Let's check that again. 8 and 12 is 20. That'd be 36. 50. 66. 82, it's 119, and you divide by the number of items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I don't have my calculator, so that's your answer. Divide it out. Then to find the median, it's the 5th item because there's 9 items, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 below, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 above. That's how you can always check. There's got to be the same number below as above. So the median is 14. 16 occurs twice. That's more than the others. And then the range would be 19 minus 6 is 13. Now for this, someone didn't put them in order. Oh no. So 20, 20. Then it'd be 40, 40. Then 50, 60. 80, 900. Wow. So let's see, the mean is 40, 80, 120, 80, 120, 170, 230, 310, so that'd be 1210, big number. Then number of items, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So whatever 1210 divided by 8 is, use calculator. Now the median, since there's 8 items, it's actually between the two middle. So we have 4 below and we have 4 above. And the number exactly between 40 and 50, you could add, divide by 2. It's 45. Let's see. We have 2 20s and 2 40s, so there's actually 2 modes. And the range is 880. Good, good, good. Now once again, I use Desmos on the iPad, so I'm also doing this on the iPad, so I can't switch back to the calculator to do it, so just set it up. Whenever you have a percent of a number, you can do that by decimal of the percent times the number, or you could do 70 over 100 equals x over 800, and the answer is 560. I can do that in my head. So number 6, let's see, it would be 80 is the is. It's the part over x, the of numbers, the whole, equals 45 over 100. So it'd be 45x equals 8,000. And then divide both sides by 45 and whatever that number is. Let's see, 790 is, so that's the part of is 700 equals x over 100. So it's 9,000 equals 700x. So cross multiply the, divide both sides by 700. 120 is 140%. So 140% is 140 over 100 equals 120 is over x. So it's 140x equals 1, 2, then divide both sides by 140. 400 is, so 400 of what number? So the whole, 95 over 100. So that's 95x equals 4. Divide both sides by 95. And 10, 80 is what percent of 25? So 80 is what percent of 25 is the whole, x over 100. So it'd be 8,000 equals 25x. Divide both sides by 25. So I'm going to have to buy me a cheap calculator so I can do both the things at the same time. But I think this is good enough. So let's see, I'll slowly move the paper. Here we go. Yes. Okay, well, hopefully you'll look this over and do great tomorrow. Let's all get 100% because it's easier for me to grade. Hooray, bye.